What's happening, guys? This is Bharat Nagpal for iGyaan.in, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Samsung Galaxy S2. This is a dual-core super smartphone from Samsung, and this is the most sought-after phone. Let's get into the full review. Since the time it was announced a month and a half ago, this has been the most sought after phone in India. This comes at a premium price range. This is one of the most expensive smartphones available in the market today. Let's talk about the build quality. The Samsung Galaxy S2 on the front has a 4.3-inch Gorilla Glass display, which is a Super AMOLED Plus display. This is the next generation of AMOLED displays from Samsung. They consume less power and are much more vivid compared to the AMOLED displays. The front of the display is a Gorilla Glass, scratch and impact resistant Gorilla Glass. On the front here is a 2 megapixel front facing camera, and you have a lot of sensors over here. The earpiece, very nice and loud earpiece. On the bottom here you have touch capacitive buttons, the menu button and the back button, and you have a center selection home button, which is also a multi-purpose button, and we'll show you that once we get into the user interface. The side of the Samsung Galaxy S2 is the power button. This is a plastic button and really kind of difficult to spot when you're using the device, but once you get used to it, it's fairly easy. It's your power and lock unlock button. Nothing wrong with the button as such, it's just the placement that we find is a little weird. On the top here is a 3.5mm headphone jack and a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. On the left, again, a similar to the power button, you have a volume rocker, which is again kind of difficult to spot when you are using the device, but once you get used to it, I think it shouldn't be a problem. You also have a small lanyard connector over here. The back of the Samsung Galaxy S2 has an 8 megapixel camera with an LED flash, and you have this texturized back panel, which although gives a nice look to the device, is very flimsy, and it's very flimsy and is a piece of plastic. As you can see, it's really very cheap plastic here from Samsung, and gives the device an overall bad look. And thanks to this cover, there is also a bit of rattling in the phone. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there is a slight rattle when you shake the phone, so it sounds like something is loose in the device. So there is a bit of rattling on the device here as well. The sides of the device are completely made out of plastic, and that's what makes this device look a little cheap when you compare it to the other devices available in the market in the same price range. The iPhone 4 has a stainless steel unibody construction, and the HTC Sensation, also available at the same price range, has a very nice unibody construction. Even the LG Optimus 2X has a bit of alloy steel in it. So this, because of pure and simple use of just plastic on the device, that kind of makes the device look a little cheap. Although there is a shiny bezel in the front here, but this bezel is also made out of plastic. So completely plastic construction, although the device is probably the thinnest at 8.5 millimeters. It's a very thin device, and it's a very beautiful device to look at, but it's not well built in terms of, you're not getting what you pay for in terms of build quality at least. The screen is really nice and toughened, so you get a very strong display, a Gorilla Glass display, so you won't be breaking the screen anytime soon, but the plastic body is what bothers us a little bit, but that's just our opinion. Let's talk about the basic user interface. You have a very nice Super AMOLED display over here where the blacks are really deep and the color is really vivid. This is your lock screen, a little different from standard Android lock screens. You have to move the full lock screen out of the way instead of a slider, so you get your date and time information over here. If you have any missed calls, mails or messages, they also come in the lock screen, and you can just slide and go to them directly. So this is the main user interface. This is the new TouchWiz UI, specifically designed for the Samsung Galaxy S2. This is a new UI from Samsung, and you're going to be seeing more of this in their upcoming smartphones. This has the standard 7-page Android layout, and what Samsung has done is made it really customizable according to your requirements. First of all these widgets that you see over here are customizable, so you can increase or decrease their size as and when you require. So that's really nice. Good customization feature. Also, you can move your icons from one home screen to another in a fairly simple fashion by just dragging it to one corner. What's cool with this Samsung user interface is that they've used the accelerometer and shown how the accelerometer can be used to customize the home screen. So all you need to do is simply tap down on the icon you want to move and simply move the device into the direction you want to put the icon in. So that's something which is really convenient, and you don't have to wait till it reaches the end of the page. You can simply move your hand around and drag the icon and put it there. So that's something which is really nice. Samsung has done one more thing to help you customize your home pages. You can also change the layout of the home pages in a simple format. You just press the edit button from the main menu and you can drag and drop pages from one end to the other. So you can bring one page into the front here. The one you're using more often can be brought out to the front and they can be moved around. You can also remove and add pages according to your requirements. So that's something which really makes your home screen customizable. You also have the standard customization options. You can add your widgets, you change your wallpapers, add shortcuts and folders. Once you click on the add widget format, this is the new Samsung interface. You don't get a whole list of widgets. You can just go to the page where you want to add the widget. Let's see if you can find a widget. Choose a simple widget. Let's customize this and make it a little smaller. And all you need to do is, for example, you want to add a widget, hold your finger down, go into the widgets panel. Let's pull out the clock here, and then you can click on the clock and move it around wherever you want. So that's something which is really nice from Samsung. The unique way of customizing your home screens is really nice. And you also have the standard pinch gesture where you can bring out all your 7 home screens, and again you can edit them from here as well. So that's something which is nice. You don't need to go into the edit menu to edit them. You can move them around anytime you're using the pinch gesture. So that's something which is really cool in the Samsung Galaxy S2. The other thing Samsung has done is that they let you customize the main application drawer over here. So you can just click on the edit button over here and you can move your apps around from one home screen to the other. Again, in the simple motion, you can just move your phone around instead of waiting to go to the end of the screen. So that's something which is really nice, makes it easy to customize the home screen. You can just bring up an app and just switch it around from page to page in one easy sweep. You can also delete downloaded applications from here without any issues. You can just tap on the delete button and it will give you an option to delete the application. And it will delete the application from here, remove all the files. So that's something which is really nice, a really easy to use interface. You don't have to go and search for the application, go to the application uninstaller and delete it. Just simply tap on the icon and delete the application. Really good user interface. You also have this standard notification panel for Samsung. You have a quick launch over here which lets you turn on or off Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, sound and auto rotation. You get all your notifications over here, your email messages, your phone book, your missed calls, your SMS messages, any other instant messages that you might have will all come in the notification panel. If you don't like sliding the notification panel down, you can just press on the menu button and bring down the notification panel. Samsung will do that for you. Press the back button to remove it. So really nice user interface over here. Let's go into the dialer. Really nice dialer over here. You have your logs, your call logs are over here. You have your contacts. Everything is in the dialer, really nice and fast dialer. You'll also notice that the user interface is really nice and smooth. All the widgets are customized and created specifically to fit the squarish design of the phone. So everything is in a squarish design and looks really good on the display. A lot of useful widgets have been provided by Samsung, like this news widget. You also have a finance widget. The agenda widget is really nice. And you also have this, again, similar to the notification panel quick launcher. You have something of the similar sort over here. You have a lot more settings than in your standard Android power launcher. So you have a bunch of settings here and you can customize it. You have the screen timeout settings here as well. You can adjust the brightness. Here you get a host of settings which you can modify to customize the keyboard to your requirement. You also have a tutorial, and there are advanced settings here as well. You can auto substitute text, auto append text, regional correction is also there. You can also add words that it doesn't recognize. So for example, if you type a lot of Hindi words in English, you can feed those into your words. Auto substitution list is also here, so it adds an apostrophe and it will give a space into words that require a space. Really nice keyboard provided from Samsung with a really large host of settings that you can do. I made an error while typing this sentence, so all I need to do is just tap in the text input area and we get this really nice arrow where you can pick up the arrow and drag it to the word and edit it. It's really nice and easy and not difficult at all. This is really faster than most of the Android phones that we've seen. Really fast use of text editing arrow over here. Nice and convenient, and you can select the whole word, modify the width, copy it, take it to the end, give a space bar, take it to the end, tap on it and paste. Really nice and fast interface from the Samsung keyboard. Really nice to type a message on this. It autocorrects my mistake into the proper word, so that's really nice. Also, you can change from the standard input method to swipe. Swipe is a faster method of using the keyboard. Keyboard here as well. This gives you a lot of space and is really wide and nice to type on. So typing on the Samsung Galaxy S2 is a breeze, and in fact with the help of added settings in the standard Samsung keyboard, if you don't like swipe, you would actually love this keyboard because you have a lot of settings that you can customize according to your requirement. Let's quickly jump into the browser over here, and we'll go to our favorite website, which is iGyaan.in, as we all already know, and it should load up the website in the mobile mode really fast and nice. You will notice that kinetic scrolling is really smooth and really like it was meant for this device. The interaction on the page is really nice and fast. You can jump into the full website from here as well, and we'll show you what the full website looks like on the Samsung Galaxy S2. It plays all sorts of Flash, and the latest update for Flash, which fixes the security issues, has also been given out by Adobe. So all your content should play nicely. Online content will show up nicely on the Samsung Galaxy S2. As you can see, it loads the full website without any issue, and looks really good on the screen. The screen is really nice and vivid. This is a 480 by 800 pixel Super AMOLED display, and it will play and load all Flash video, all Flash content without any issue. And you can see that it scrolls through the website without any problems over here. You can pinch to zoom in, pinch to zoom out, tap to zoom in as well. It'll tap in the focused area and bring the text into focus. Really nice browser from Samsung for the Galaxy S2, really smooth and fluid. You can jump into a post here and see that it loads the web page really fast, and it has a really nice cache here as well. So if you have been visiting pages frequently, it will load up those pages faster than the other pages. Again, a really nice browser from Samsung. Loads up all sorts of content, loads of Flash content, Flash-based websites, Flash-based videos. Everything will load just fine on the Samsung Galaxy S2. Really happy with the browser over here. Looks really good on the screen. Let's now talk a little bit about the media playback on this device. And for that, we're going to go and play a YouTube video. And let's search for the unboxing video of this phone here. And we're going to play it in high quality, show you what the display looks like on this. Really nice and vivid display, and videos look just nice, pop out at you with the colors, and the sound is also really nice and loud. So that looks really good and sounds really good while you're watching videos.
What's happening, guys? You know what this is, right? This is the new Samsung Galaxy S2, and this has been the most sought after phone in the past couple of months.
So really nice media playback capabilities. Full HD videos will play back on this device, and you'll have really nice sound from it as well. Really nice and loud speaker. Unlike the previous Android devices that we've been testing out, you can actually use this phone and watch a movie without attaching external speakers on this. Really nice and loud speaker. One major problem that we faced while using the Samsung Galaxy S2 was that games from Gameloft, the new games like Asphalt 6 and Settlers, for example, don't run on the Samsung Galaxy S2. You will see that the graphics don't appear in the Settlers game, and Asphalt 6 just fails to run. I don't know what that issue is. Maybe it's an issue with the game. Maybe it's an issue with the phone. We don't know. But games like Asphalt and Settlers do not work on the Samsung Galaxy S2. But it can handle high graphics, and really graphic-heavy games work properly on this. Other games work properly on this, and we're going to demonstrate that right now. First, we're going to run Angry. Graphic intensive games will also play nicely on the Samsung Galaxy S2. Really, it's a media powerhouse, and all your games and applications work really nice.